Alright, we're back. Just got done in my therapy session. And I had the medication, and I think a little bit on the sleepier side as a result from it, I think. Don't know where all this stuff came from. But I'm gonna get back into it. I'm gonna try my best to be awake for everyone. I did it. I had a bit of a scare where I thought I was gonna be sick from the medication, but I'm fine now, so that is hope. I had that in the mornings. I'm not gonna lie to everyone, I chug my coffee in the morning. I don't know what it is. I know I shouldn't do it. I know I feel sick whenever I do, but something about my mind is just chug the coffee. Drink it quick. You have 5 seconds to drink the coffee. And it's like, why am I in such a rush to... Why can't I just relax and enjoy the coffee? Why do I need to chug it? And I know part of me, I don't like it when coffee gets on the colder side. Like, if I'm drinking hot coffee, I want to drink hot coffee. I don't really do the whole room temperature stuff. I wanted to make sure I was recording. I'm not gonna lie, the walking sound effect sounds like something you do in a horror video game, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a bit horror video game-esque. Hey, Big Tony! I'm not gonna lie, I may just record all of this in one, because I have actively been enjoying this game. Can I get any good upgrades? Quick. Yo, we can sprint! I'm not really gonna use it, I don't think. Okay, ramen. Mixed sandwich. That goes in chilled food, right? I beg your pardon? Does it go into snacks? Do you have sandwich for a snack? No, it goes in... Alright. Some butter. I'm gonna try to make it through a little bit more. We're chugging along pretty well. Again, if the way I'm talking annoys you, sorry. I'm not getting paid to stock things properly. It's all the same to the game. Some yogurt. vodka. The word robot originally came from the Czech word close and meaning to forced labor. I mean, I guess robots are forced labor, but it's a machine. Chocolate muffin. That reminds me of that one Rick and Morty scene. What is my purpose? You're here to serve butter. Oh my god. I thought I had more Parmesan. Turns out I don't. Damn, it's a big jug of beer. Damn. This store's got full-on kegs of booze. Veal. The surprise book? Oh boy. It's a surprise. The surprise is, it tastes like cat food. Shout out to all Funny Odd Parents fans out there. That's a show that's been on my mind lately. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, this is a cake. But like lately, Funny Odd Parents is just on my mind. And I mean, to be fair, it's got a banging intro, you know? Treat yourself to some Funny Odd Parents music. I would sing it, but I'm almost certain it's copyright. Now let's take care of all of this stuff. So pizza. Wash. Controller. Gun. Yeah, there's no way that chicken is so good. I'm pretty sure at this point, any and all produce or cold stuff should be just tossed. Not me thinking that said cheddar instead of cleaner. Alright. Pasteurized milk. Cream sauce. Condiment. It throws me off that you put condiments out in the open. Like, does that not sound weird to you? The surprise book. And the epic book. My brother went to school with a guy who wanted to name his firstborn child Abacade. They wanted this poor kid's name to be the first 5 letters of the alphabet. And I don't know if they have a kid or not. But I hope they don't, because, dear God, that's the name you'd get bullied for having. Some candy. Router. Tea. What do you all think is the worst kid name you've ever heard? That's what's probably going to be some celebrity name, because celebrities love to give their kids wild-ass names. This is my son, Apple. Gee, thanks, Mom. I've always wanted to be named Apple. tea time chocolate biscuits. Okay. And you know, one thing I've talked about today in therapy is I have a bit of an issue when it comes to conversations where I'll start a conversation and I'll just stop talking, like, not to be rude, but like, I'll just run out of things to talk about. And one of the things we're talking about today in therapy is how I can get better at that. And I'm not gonna lie, there are some times where it's like, I stop talking because I don't want to talk to them anymore, and it's like, I'm too nice to just walk away. Uh, 1001 materials. That goes right here. And yeah, I like any and all produce. It's not like produce, like fruits tend to be pretty soft. So I'd imagine most of this stuff is not good. It's gonna get mushed. This is the can. But anyways, so in conversation, right, like we'll be talking, and the conversation will start out with, oh man, so, okay, one thing about Wyoming, we're all bored out here. And so a common conversation topic is, and I'm not kidding you, people would actively talk about the weather out here. And not in just like a, oh man, it's crazy stuff today, isn't it? But like we're going on a full-on crazy like conversation level. Like, imagine how you would talk about your favorite band, and just think about that, but music. Can I upgrade my? Yep. Buy a whole one item. I'll take it. But like, you know, you'd be talking about weather, and don't get me wrong, there's still any people out here who are still humans and don't want to talk about weather. But for the most part, though, it is like an actual, oh no, it's crazy, isn't it? Man, you know, the other day I was gonna have a barbecue, but the rain just wouldn't stop. I could have sworn I had cola up here already. Cabernet, huh? That's an alcohol. No? Condom? No? Is it chilled? No, where do you put that? Oh, it's a booze cleaner. I don't know much about alcohol, so there's a lot of things, or I know some about alcohol, but for the most part, my alcohol knowledge is bar none. Some milk. Hey, buddy. Y'all can hear my cat in the background, right? Little Mr. Skip. Wanting to make his presence known. Come here, buddy. But yeah, I remember I was the cashier for a bit and they had me back in liquor box. There's different liquor laws for each state, and in Wyoming, the law is if the store is serving alcohol, it needs to be separate from the actual other ingredients. And buddy, you can't be up here. But yeah, dude. Now my other cat's scratching my arm right now. Hit me with the scritches and the scratches. But yeah, anyways, the laws are... I don't know the exact law, but any sort of liquor license, if they're serving alcohol, it needs to be in a spot that's away from kids. Which I think it's reasonable, right? You don't want kids getting a hold of alcohol and ruining their lives that early, right? Coffee. Veal. A lot of the veal. And you know, back when I worked in the liquor box, I would have to let people know because there's some people who would go in with their kids, and I would, if they asked me, I would, oh hey, it's okay if I have my kids in here, and there's different people depending on who you ask. I was okay with kids in there, but I would recommend that I would let them know that anyone who touches alcohol must show an ID. It's part of the store policy, and I'd have a few customers that didn't know about it, so I would let them off. Just, you know, I would say, oh, hey, just so you know, you can't touch that without a valid ID. And for the most part, they would be, oh, okay, our bad, we didn't know. And, you know, like, if you don't know a rule, it's easy to break a rule you don't know about. What was my... It's easy to break rule. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the, medication is making me a little bit sleepy. It's... Like, I felt sick at first, but I'm almost certain that was just my usual morning sickness. Like, I have a bad habit of chugging coffee in the morning. Like I told you all about already. So, excuse me for 1 second. My cat is singing the things they should not be getting into. Skip!